Okay, hopefully I'm streaming well. Gotta make sure the game is functional. I knew it! I knew that was her alternate costume! I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it, dude. I knew that was her alternate. Oh my god, that's amazing. Can I just say this game has a really kick-ass soundtrack? Also, her render looks really good. Heh. Heh. I do not remember how to play this game at all. I am so rusty. Okay, what's the jump button? Okay, it's this button. Okay. Hell yeah. This is so goddamn cool. I'm sorry. I'm like fangirling over here. This is hilarious. I love it. Heh. Nice dialogue there. Oh, I hate this level. Oh my god, that is actually fitting dialogue for her to say to Zim. Oh my god. I'm checking my phone to make sure I'm actually alive, but... Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm like checking my phone to make sure I'm good, but yeah, that's actually a fitting line for her to say to Zim. Ha! I hate this level. I hate it. Oh, frick. Oh, they changed the particle effect for when they die. I'm bad at this level. I hate stages like this where things are constantly moving and there's the threat of death if you don't jump, and I'm bad at recovery in this game. Oh. Well, I guess the AI took care of that for me. Why does this game have such a bangin' soundtrack? Like, for real. Ha! Oh my god, her idle animation! That was amazing. I kind of like that particle effect when they die. It's actually quite cool looking. Oh lord.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, fight! Until next time. Jenny versus Ren and Stimpy.
What?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, brawl!
I just noticed that when she's running, she's on her skates. That's so awesome.
Complete. Flawless.
Oh my god, that pose. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good, dude.
Arcade.
So, let's see what I unlock for that. Huh, there's actually a bunch that I... Oh yeah, because I haven't played as like, Garfield and Shredder, so there's actually some stuff I need to unlock. Oh yeah, I unlocked the music for her stage. I'm gonna wait to listen to that, though. Let's take a look at moves. What do they call these? Angry Stomp. Nice. Interesting. So she actually can attack with her skates if you're running. That's actually kind of cool. Oh my god. They actually use the correct names too from the show of what her gadgets are called. That's awesome. Although I don't remember her ever doing that. She fires it from her hands. Lobster claws. Yeah, I didn't use a lot of these because I don't know a lot of these. Like, I don't... Robot wings. Oh wow, that's so great. So accurate to the show. It's so good. Okay, so... I guess we'll do stock.
Your fighter, Jenny.
So I'll do that. And then I'll... Because this needs to be done. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, they got so uncreative with Danny's alternate costume. Like, I wish they had done something a little more creative. I'm gonna put it level 1 just for that, but... And they still haven't fixed Danny's render! Seriously, someone fix his render, for the love of God.
Select your arena.
Where's... Oh yeah, here's the Tremerton stage. Oh god, it looks weird. This is the Tremerton stage.
Versus Danny Phantom.
This is like my dream match right here. Dude, that music, though. How do I... Oh, there. That's how. Okay.
Outstanding performance.
That's cool that it goes to different locations, too. Although, Mrs. Wakeman looks a little weird there. Oh my god, there's Tuck over there! Again, the characters look a little weird, but that's okay.
The winner.
Danny's defeated pose. Oh my god. But, okay, so now I can actually look at the chat. Nick Artist here, hope you're doing great and liked the reveal. I'm addicted to reacts. Wait, did you actually work on it? Because if you did, that's kind of awesome. Hope everyone's doing alright. Oh my god, I love that pose. I'm sorry, like, some of the Nick poses when they win are a little odd, and I wasn't a huge fan of them, but that's a good one. That's a really good one. Give my girl the credit.
Jenny versus Danny Phantom.
Someone needs to fix that render. It bothers me every time I see it.
3, 2.
And it doesn't appear in the character model either. I think I think it originally did, and I think they fixed that, but... Oh my lord. But, I actually did react to the trailer, even though the trailer does spoil who was in the trailer through the title. I did react to it super quick in a video, and I pondered posting it or not. I'm not sure if I want to post it or not, but I might. But yeah, I love this DLC, bro. Holy shit. As I just juggle Danny here. Oh my god, I actually got the AI stuck. Ack. I guess that's what I get.
Oh, what a hit.
Oh, I figured out the lobster claws. I saw that. Yeah, okay, that was the drill kick or whatever they called it. Ow. I can't wait for someone to come out with the voice mod for Jenny here. I can't wait to hear it. I still need to install the base mod for the other characters. You can tell I don't have it on. Ow. Ow. Freaking hell. Get down here, ghost boy. I just keep getting Danny stuck in this loop. I love this. There we go, I just needed to get one good hit. Okay, hold up! God, the background details in this stage are crazy. I'm like too focused on the fight to see the background stuff, but there's like the cluster attacking in the background, and then I saw like Tuck flying around earlier, and then we got like Nora over here. It's like, oh my god. This is beautiful. Though it is obvious that Jenny is the more detailed model, but... Dude, this is freaking legit. That's what people need to give this game a chance. It is still it's a tad overpriced for what it is, but this game has so much potential. It's like painful to watch because this game deserves so much better. I've noticed the music also seems to change depending on where the stage is. Like, it has, like, a slight change to it. God, that's so awesome. Been a while since you streamed on YouTube. Yeah, I know I haven't really been doing that, but it's like, I just haven't really had the motivation to, but I wanted to like, stream my reactions to this. Dude, this is legit, guys. This is, like, effing legit. I can't wait till the guy who made the voice mod makes an update for this. I hope he does. I have so many notifications on my phone. But oh my god, this is awesome. Seriously, why does this game's soundtrack bang so hard? Banging soundtrack. I'm so glad that it gives you the soundtrack for free, because I kind of want to go download it now. Okay. Enough with that. I'll show off another arcade mode with Jenny since some people are just getting here. Seriously, this game has a banging soundtrack. Even if you don't like the idea of the game, look up the soundtrack because it is surprisingly good. Like each stage is beautiful. Also, this is actually the Garfield stage. I played it previously, but it didn't occur to me this is actually the Garfield stage. But yeah, it was actually kind of funny because when I first opened the game up, I had to go through some notifications because they also added a news tab to the game telling you about stuff that's been released. And I didn't even, like, play the game since they added Shredder and Garfield. Ha! I saw some people saying that she probably plays like Mega Man, but the thing is she really doesn't. She actually plays like... I guess if Mega Man was a bit more nimble, but she does more than what Mega Man does. Like, she doesn't rely mostly on a blaster attack and other things like that. Like, she actually has a variety of moves. As you can see here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna... Whoa, jeez. Ow, frick. I'm bad at recovery. She has, like, this move, and I love that so much because it's a reference to an episode where she throws a tantrum, and I love it. I probably should, like, practice and try to learn the, recovery, because that's the one thing I'm not good at, is the recovery, and I know Jenny has good recovery. I mean, she can fly, so... God, I never thought I would see this combination. Reminds me of a Nicktoons Unite fanfic I read. He said to the robot.
3, 2, 1, go!
God, the music, dude, though, like, for real. Never thought I would be punching the Avatar in the face with Jenny, but whatever. Bruh.
Critical hit! Game!
Yeah, shit happened okay, for anyone in the stream who's not aware. Just today, they released the freaking trailer announcing 3 new characters for this game, and Jenny was the only one to be released today. And they just dropped it without any warning, also on Friday the 13th, might I add, which is kind of hilarious. But... when was this? It was just today. I just found it like an hour ago. I just discovered this an hour ago. And they just dropped it without any warning. And The other two characters were Hugh Neutron and Rocco, and they're gonna be released throughout the year. Like, I think they said Hugh is meant to come out this summer, and then Rocco's coming out this fall. It's freaking crazy, and they made such a good choice releasing Jenny first. I'm sorry. Because I immediately, like, threw $5 at them for this. Play nice. I just realized the stage is kind of like Spear Pillar. Ow. It's one of the few things that would, okay? Like, they added my girl. What was I gonna do? Not spend $5? And I mean, it was $5. It's not a big deal. But yeah, if it was like any more than that, I probably would have held off and just added it to my wish list. But goddamn, I had to have my girl. And it was so worth it because she's like, it's like making me fangirl everywhere. Bless your heart. I'm so happy! Finally my girl gets recognition! Because she is awesome and deserves to be remembered. Oh, that's actually kind of a sick burn on Jenny there. Ouch. That actually would be kind of offensive to her. Damn, Danny. Oh, that was cool. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Oh, she has like a freaking side B that acts like pits. I think I just found my new main, guys. Originally it was Danny, but I can use Jenny a lot better than I could him. Ow. Frick, as soon as I say that, I die. Because I don't know how to recover. I need to practice that after this arcade set of battles. These lines are making me want to go rewatch episodes. I guess this is, yeah, if Arnold came out, that would be me, I get it. Yeah, everyone has their favorite Nicktoon, dude. And while I do admit that I am happy now that Jenny's here, there's one other character I would die to see, and that's Manny. Like, El Tigre. Like, that would just be kick-ass if we're gonna... And, I mean, granted, people in the comments are pointing out that, like, any character's possible. I mean, if they got friggin' Hugh Neutron in here. Because that shows they're listening. Are you actually, like, do you actually work on this game, Hans Stein? Because I'm kind of wondering if you're messing with me. Are you messing with me, or are you, like, serious right now? Because if so, I would be glad to point out the render. Because it's been bothering me since the game came out. I was about to say, yeah, it's like, everyone has their own Nicktoon, but... Honestly, the 2000s ones are my main kids. Like, they keep pandering to the people who like the 90s ones, like Ren and Stimpy and Rocco, but it's like, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, Teenage Robot, like, those are my jam.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah. Yeah, I think I found my new main, guys. Because I really like the way she plays, wow. Wow, that was easy. The stage is my baby. Which one? The, at the Korra one? Because if so, I'm with you. That's a great stage. Honestly, the only stage I'm not a huge fan of is the, I think it's the Ren and Stimpy stage where, like, the platforms constantly drop. And that's just because I'm bad at that, but... Other than that, I think I'm pretty much a fan of every stage. The Tremorton one's fantastic. It's always funny to be when AI in fighting games can't figure out how to get back up on the platform. It's hilarious to watch. Anyone from Attack of the Toyots, to be honest? Yeah, I'm with you. I remember there in some of the unused content for this game, they found announcer quotes for a ton of different characters that are in the game even now. Of all things for her to say to SpongeBob, she was like just spouting stuff with the other characters. But I love how when talking to SpongeBob, she says this. I like the, actually, oh my god, I just realized how wholesome it would be to see SpongeBob and Jenny as, like, friends. That would be so wholesome. As soon as she finishes beating the crap out of him. Dude, she has a freaking side B that's like pits. I'm loving that. Like, it's hard to see, but if SpongeBob could stop punching me for 5 seconds. When she's dashing, she can do different attacks, but only when she's dashing. And she does, like, this, like... Let me see if I can... Yeah, she does that. It actually looks like the side B that Pit does in Smash Bros. And I love that, because... Oh, that's a cute animation for SpongeBob. Oh, jeez. Whoa. That could have been bad. I can just get one good hit on him. There we go. Oh my god, SpongeBob! I haven't seen, like, all the animations for some of these characters. That's why I'm laughing at SpongeBob's right now, because, oh my god, that's great. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I haven't played a Shredder or Garfield yet. Actually, what are their alternates? Oh, he's okay, that's cute. What's Shredder's? Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm a fan of that. I'm not a TMNT fan, but I like that color palette. That's nice. Just watch the trailer. I'm gonna chill here for a bit, see you love the character, and then I'll have to head out to try it on my own. Hell yeah! Like I said, show the people who worked on this game that... Also, I didn't realize Jenny's render is transparent there. I'm not sure why, but... Like, you can see the background through her. Like, in the white parts. I wonder if that was just, like, a chroma key issue, but... Actually, do the other characters have that problem? No, I think it's just her. Huh. Interesting. I am a senior environment artist. Yo, if that's true, then that's awesome. Like, I'm paranoid about people, being truthful about that, because usually when they come in my chat, and say that, they're usually just pulling my leg. But I'm gonna go under the assumption that you are telling the truth, and if so, then that's pretty awesome that you're watching me do this. Because I mean, that's pretty, I mean, I'm honored. For reference, this is the render I was talking about. For Jenny's stage, I meant. Well, hey, you did a great job, if that was you. But this is the render I'm talking about. It's fixed in his alternate costume. But for some reason, the neck part of his outfit is not the right color. It's the color of his skin and not silver or white like it should be. And I've been, like, hoping they fix that because it's been bothering me since the game came out. And I was even more, like, I honestly kind of laughed a bit when I saw they did fix it in his render with the alternate costume, but then they didn't fix it on the original. Oh, it's great. But yeah, that's like, I think that's, aside from Jenny's, Jenny has a render error here too, I think, because I don't think she's supposed to be transparent, unless that's supposed to be reflections, but I don't think so. But yeah, actually, is Danny transparent too? Maybe, actually, yeah, his is transparent too. Like, it's hard to see, but it is, like, around the face, you can see where the background is visible. That's not a huge issue, though. Like, I'm not really worried about that. I just want them to fix his chest. Just fix Danny's render. I wouldn't be surprised if someone came out with a mod for that, and I just don't know about it, because modders are awesome. But yeah, if you actually worked on Jenny's stage, that's kind of epic. I want to see that stage again, because it was awesome. Go back into stock. Like I said, I'm like fangirling so hard right now.
3.
Seriously, this stage kicks ass! Like, whoa! And that's coming from someone who adores the show, so I'm like, yeah. Kick his ass, Jenny! Go, girl! What the heck happened there? Ow. Oh my god, the animations! Like, the animations for the character are just so good.
Oh, what a hit.
I love that effect when they die. That's so cool. I like how it's like, it's actually quite a pleasing effect. I love Tuck in the background. I love that so much. I also love how it's reference to the theme song over there. Ow. Ow. Get out of here. Ow! What the frick? Boy. Ow! Frick. I keep forgetting this isn't Smash, and I keep, like, using the joystick to try and jump, and I keep forgetting that doesn't work. Because in this game, you have to press a button to jump. There's no option to use it with the joystick, so I'm, like, forgetting that you can't do that. Ow! Frick, how do I recover? I keep forgetting how to recover. God dang it.
And that's that. Winner.
Danny's animation. I can't get over it. Seriously, this game's soundtrack freaking bangs, though. They really captured the art style of the show pretty well on the stage. Yeah, I agree completely. Now, I'm trying to think. Shouldn't there be a training mode somewhere? Oh, here we go.
Training.
Now, the reason why I'm doing this...
Danny Phantom. Select your... Hey, Jenny. Versus Danny Phantom.
Seriously, these two should have gotten a crossover. Now, is Danny gonna come fight me, or is he gonna stand over there and let me hit him? Okay, he's gonna fight me. Okay, so... I wanted to, like, go into the stage and actually, like, look around. But again, I'm thinking of Smash Bros. And not this game. But, Danny, what the frick? Okay, so, I want to, like, look at this stage, because I also want to, like, see some of Jenny's animations. Like, I love her crouching animation there. It's so good. Like, so God, they freaking nailed her. I actually was worried at some point that they wouldn't be able to nail Jenny in 3D. Because Danny had some success. Like, it's moderate, but he still looks a little weird. Jenny looks great in 3D. Can I just say that? Like, she looks great. Like, I have no qualms about how she looks in this game at all, because she looks just fine. Now, I'm playing like shit because I'm trying to talk and also, like, mention things. But yeah, I mean, this sure as hell looks like Tremerton. And, like, I like how it changes location. Like, this is the park that you sometimes see in the show. And then you see the cluster bot, whatever that is, in the background. There's a spaceship I just noticed, and then there's Tuck over there. Okay, I figured out recovery. I don't know what I hit. Oh, bruh. I don't know what I hit, but I recovered somehow. I think is it holding down Y? Or, what button is it? Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Ow. I'm not sure what button it is. Problem is, there's no mode where I can, I don't think there's a mode where I can just have the character stand there. I mean, I guess technically I could, oh, that's it! It's X! Okay. Oh, is it X in the air? It's X in the air. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay, got it. That's how I recover. Oh my gosh. It's X, but I have to be in the air. Oh, I just noticed the building on fire over there. Oh, there's even citizens running around. I don't think I've seen this part of the level. If I did, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, there's some vehicles around. There's buildings on fire. I'm actually... Oh my god, no way! Okay, hold up. Can I pause? Is there a pause button? Because, oh my god, hold up. Okay, that did pause. Hold up! That's Armageddroid! Are you serious? Dude, that is legit. I did not see that before. This is sick! Oh my god, that's amazing. That's why I wanted to go into training mode to see if there was more to the stage. Oh, and here's another shot I haven't seen. This is an overhead shot. I like how it also captures, like, the different shades of color that the show uses. Fail. Oh, I actually recovered. Yay, I'm learning how to play this game properly. There's Tuck again. Because something unique about the show's style is that oftentimes there wasn't really shading per se. They used different, like, shades of color to illustrate differences. There's Mesmer's down there. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. I'm like geeking out over here. Rip. Oh, we're in space now. Oh boy. Man, how much is there to the stage? They put like so much into this. Wow. I'm like trying to avoid getting hit by Danny because I'm trying to like look around. Are we gonna see like Vexus or something in the background or something? Because at this point I wouldn't be shocked. I see some asteroids over there. Okay, no, I'm gonna attack him because he's being a pain. What the heck? Oh, there's the aliens! I knew that was coming. Dude, this is freaking legit. Ow. I'm just getting destroyed by Danny over here because I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy looking at the stage. What the? Why am I stunned? Apparently that's something Danny can do. Because I was like, wait, why am I stuck? I'm still okay, and then loose back here. I'm like stuck at the Armageddroid bit. Also, I think that's Jenny's mom's car, if I'm correct. But I'm stuck on the friggin' Armageddroid bit. Like, what? It transitions to Burning City, and then we see Armageddroid in the background. That is amazing. That is fan service if I've ever seen it, because that would only matter to someone who's seen the show. Dude, what the F? What the F, dude? I don't know what to do with my life. Oh my god, my inner child is freaking out. Of course you put these two against each other. Well, duh. I mean, I joke that if Jimmy and Timmy have a lot of similarities, and so do these two. They deserve to cross over too. This, oh my god. This IP was very rough to translate into 3D, and the stage is almost 5 stages in one. Yeah, I can see that. But like I said, major props to making them not look ridiculous. Like, I will say that the other characters look a little like they look a little weirder, but that's mainly because they're humans, and humans are harder to capture. It's kind of the problem that I've expressed with Danny being a 3D character. But Jenny looks perfect! Like, she looks 100% fine. Like, I literally have no problems with Jenny's model. She looks perfectly fine. And her expressions are 100% awesome too. Like I said, I still adore the show, and I mean, just recently I was rewatching episodes of it. Talk. But yeah, I was rewatching episodes of it recently, and also, did they add more robots in the background? Interesting. So I'm wondering if, like, as you cycle through, it adds more details in the background. That would actually be kind of cool. I kind of want to see Armageddroid again, because that was pretty epic. God, I really want to go watch episodes of this show again. I have Paramount Plus, so I can do it. I know that is not me. Yeah, frick. I did not want to die to that. I'm not promoting Paramount Plus here before anyone starts on me. I just happen to have it, and literally I have it to watch these Nicktoons, so. Because they took them off Hulu. Although for some reason Fairly Odd Parents showed up on Netflix, and I'm not sure why. Because it's also on Paramount Plus, but yeah, the Armageddroid freaking thing, that is amazing. Like, bro. I was not expecting that. Ow. I love Jenny's recovery, it's so good. Ow. Okay, that was cool. I like how she also stretches out her limbs like she could. Like, when a character's just out of reach, she'll do that. That's so epic. Okay, so yeah, apparently that's a... Wow, okay. Thanks, Danny. Like, I love the move where it's this. I love the tantrum. That's so good. Because that's a direct reference to an episode. And granted, a lot of these things are, but... Because I actually don't know if she ever actually used that to fight. I think that was just a moment where she was having a tantrum when arguing with her mom. Which goes to show how dig they deep for these movesets. Plus, this music is freaking awesome. I love the angry stomp as well. That's literally what they called the move, too. So yeah, major props to the game devs, because this is freaking great. This means, like, everything to me, because I wanted my girl Jenny to matter again. And I also was, like, dying to have a fight between her and Danny, because, come on, who else wanted that? For real. Stop doing that! That's so annoying. Ow. Ow. Yeah, like, so the jackhammer bit is also great. Like, so that you can tell I can actually play better when I'm not focusing on the background, but... Ow. Ow, frick. Man! I can't play as Danny this well. I actually watch the cartoons I like either on YouTube or some other website. I don't know if there's episodes of Teenage Robot on YouTube. There might be, but they're probably not the best quality. Because I think Viacom still actively takes that stuff down. I remember, like, fun fact, back when I was, like, a young teen and first had a YouTube channel before anyone knew me at all, I actually uploaded an episode of Teenage Robot that I liked, that I screen recorded, and it was actually one of my most viewed videos at the time, but yeah, eventually it did get taken down, I think, like, years later after I posted it. I'm jamming out to this music, bro. Like, seriously, this game has a freaking hard-hitting soundtrack. Like I said, this game has so much potential, dude, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, boy. That would have been embarrassing if I died as soon as I said that. That has some long-ass reach. Oh, my God, Danny, stop. I did not mean to hit that. Frick. I'm sorry, talking in the background on the rocket is killing me. That is killing me, dude. I've been having, like, a lot of, like, Teenage Robot fangirl moments lately because I've recently discovered the Friday Night Funkin' mod that someone made, and it's so good. It's Teenage Robot, related, and it's really good. I'm getting my ass handed to me here. But here, I'll pause and mention this. There's a Friday Night Funkin' mod with, Jenny in it, and it's so good. Like, they perfectly captured the art style of the show. And the voice they have for Jenny is, like, literally perfect. It's so damn good. And, like, I even mentioned in the comments section that when they got to the boss fight with Vexus, in space, I basically fangirled out of existence. It was so good. Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Cartoon Network also have a Smash clone, but that didn't receive well? I think, didn't they have multiple? Also, I love the Tremerton citizens running down below, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Like, so the Armageddroid in the background, like, seriously, that major props to that idea. Because that's such a cool idea. I would have never thought to do that. Punch time explosion, yeah. If I'm correct, yeah, it didn't receive well. Here, let me put the AI down just so I can do this a little better. I could beat him, you saw, it's just that I'm trying to, like, talk and do things. Oh yeah, there's her school down there. I didn't notice that before. There's her high school. I actually like how you can get, like, a nice overhead view of Tremerton here. So you can kind of get a better gauge as to where stuff resides. Because in the show, you can't really do that very well. I'm actually kind of looking to see what other things I recognize. Yeah, there's Mesmer's down there. That is so freaking cool. It actually kind of gives you an idea that Tremerton's a lot bigger than you think it is. It helps the fanfic writers! Oh my god, the fact that the background here especially was freaking nailed. This literally looks like it was taken right from the show. And I just noticed that the Earth is orbiting in the background. I can see it. I'm like, I want to, like, absorb every detail of this. Because this is kick-ass. This was so worth the $5, dude. Hell, I would give him $5 again if it just confirms that we'll see more good shit like this. That's one of the biggest reasons I have serious love for this game, despite its obvious problems that people have mentioned. Because, god damn, the game developers know what they're doing. For the love of God, like, this would not be nearly as good if the game devs didn't know the source material. And this proves they know the frickin' source material. And that shows respect to the fan base. And that is something whoa, what the heck? That is something I can always have, like, major respect for. Like, for real. It's a similar feeling I felt when going to see Sonic 2 in theaters not that long ago. The people who made that movie knew frickin' Sonic, and they put so much Easter eggs in that movie that true fans will know from various corners of the frickin' Sonic mythos. Okay? So, I'm like... It's, like I said, same kind of feeling I'm getting here. They frickin' know their shit, and I hope they keep that up, because it is fantastic. Ow. Seriously, her crouching animation is fantastic. Like I said, this is a game. I'd also like to say, I want to say, like, for the record, this game, Nick All-Star Brawl in general, like, overall, this was a game that I wanted for years. Like, so, kind of a fun fact, when I was, like, a young teenager, like, say about 13, 14, maybe actually, no, yeah, probably about 13, 14 is when I discovered this. There was a lot of artwork on DeviantArt and the internet where it was, like, Smash Bros. Type images of various Nickelodeon characters. And they were, like, they had, like, everybody in these. Like, they had an image of El Tigre, they had one of Jenny, Danny, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner. They even had some for other characters like Dora the Explorer. And I actually thought it was, like, a real fan game that someone was making, and while I don't remember for sure if it was ever, like, going to be a thing and anything more than just concept art, I remember people mentioning that it might have been a thing at some point, but it just didn't happen. And I wanted that to happen so bad. Like, it was a childhood dream to see a Nicktoons fighting game with characters like this. So when they announced this game, I lost my shit. Like, I basically was like, okay, childhood dream achieved. And I was in the car with my friend Raven at the time when I found the trailer, and I watched it on my phone and was, like, basically screaming in this car, because I was like, you know, holy shit, childhood. And, oh my god, just seeing it actually live up to that potential that I wanted all those years ago, I can't express what that means to me, my dude. Like, I can't express what that means to me. Oh my god. What the? Okay, that was amazing. the level 1 AI freaking ended me there. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, you can even toggle hitboxes. That's interesting. What does that look like? Interesting! Okay, that's cool. You can actually trigger hitboxes. That is wicked. That's kind of cool to see, like, overlaid on the models. You can see, like, the impact and everything. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because it's distracting, but... Oh my god, this is... I want to weep happily. That's basically how I feel right now, is I want to weep happily. Like I said, I can't wait for that person who did the voices mod to do Jenny next. I want to see that. Also, by the way, Volgarn, if you're in the chat, have you figured out yet how to install those? Because I still don't know yet. And there's like a couple mods, quality of life mods I want to add to this, like the voices. I forget if there was another one, but... Oh, did the aliens just blast the stage? That was kind of cool. But yeah, let me know if you have figured out how to install those, because I really want to test out the voice mod at least. Because hearing this game with voices would be like a beautiful experience. I probably did, but I'm pretty sure it's easy. We can discuss them. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I might end the stream like in a little bit once I'm done chatting with y'all, but... Maybe after the stream, you and I can figure that out, and I can fangirl all over again. Are you interested in multiverses? What's that? Style, what are you talking about? Ow. Frickin' hell. I'm surprised there's not- I haven't seen a fanfic crossing over Danny Phantom and Teenage Robot yet, and it would work so damn well. Like, someone do that, please. If there are any fanfic writers in the chat. I love how when she's running, she's using her skates. That's so freaking cool. Like, I can't get over that. That's such a great running animation. Because that's what you would do. Oh, man. I'm just gonna keep rambling on this whole time. I'm sorry, her crouching animation is hilarious. I love how she even does the finger thing. Like, oh my god. The little subtleties in these animations, dude. I know I am not sick of this music yet. For anyone who's wondering. I'm gonna, like, look up the soundtrack on YouTube, see if anyone's posted it. Because I might play that in some of my streams. Because I'm always looking for video game soundtracks that I like to play in the background for, like, drawing streams and whatnot, so I might play some of this. Danny freezes. I think they meant the concept of it, I think. Well, what do they mean by multiverses? I'm not sure what they mean. I mean, I could take a good guess. Ow! Whoa, jeez. I accidentally turned the hitboxes on. Oh my god, her hanging animation was great. Oh my god, hold on. I'm trying to see if I want to see that again. I wish there was a way to, like, just see animations. Oh my god! There it is! Oh, okay, that was worth the death. That was amazing. The facial expression there was amazing. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna pause again. This is giving me some slight motivation to start writing those Nicktoons fanfic ideas, which I haven't really been doing, just haven't had the drive to. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that we came up with that idea, like that Portal crossover fic. I still would love to see you do that someday. Multiverses is the Warner Bros. Cartoon Network universe platform fighter. I've never heard of that. It sounds cool. I think I bought, like, not a Nicktoons, a Cartoon Network, like, crossover RPG game or something on my Switch, like, a couple years ago. When it was, like, a Christmas sale or something like that, and I had a gift card, but I haven't played it yet. I might at some point. I'm not the biggest, like, Cartoon Network fan in the world. Like, I definitely, if given the choice, there was a lot more Nicktoons cartoons I would rather watch. But I do like a fair share. Like, I love The Amazing World of Gumball. I did like Adventure Time, but I kind of fell out of interest with it as the seasons went on because it just kind of got a little too weird for me. I know it's weird to say, but yeah, I like Amazing World of Gumball. Honestly, the main reason I remembered watching Cartoon Network as a teenager was for Pokemon and Sonic Boom. So, there aren't a lot of, like, original Cartoon Network shows I like. I do love Chowder, though. Chowder is, like, my child. That's also another show that I liked watching on Hulu. Friggin' love Chowder, dude. There's probably other Cartoon Network shows that I like that I'm just not thinking of in the moment because I'm distracted by you-know-what, but... The two that really come to mind are Gumball and Chowder. Also, I love how her getting up from getting knocked down is another animation from when she was throwing a tantrum. It's hilarious. Ow. Frick. Ow! Danny, knock it off. Bruh. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna juggle you with this again. I love how I can hit, with the stomping move, I can hit him from here. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. I love the main theme to this game, too. Like, it's such a banger. I like Cartoon Network as much as Disney and Nick as a kid. I definitely was more towards Nick. Like, as a kid, I watched, like, all three in a way. Like, unfortunately for Disney, the only show I liked as a kid was Phineas and Ferb. I'm not a fan of live-action shows, and that's pretty much what most of Disney Channel was for a long time. Although, I do remember watching the Lilo and Stitch cartoon when I was really young. Like, I'm talking, like, younger than 10. And I kind of forgot it existed until recently, and I got, like, a huge memory blank of that. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, I remember... it's actually worth mentioning, too, that a lot of the characters that they have on this roster are not, like... I'm not, like, a huge fan of them. Like, I love Aang, I love Toph. I'm impartial to Korra because I think her show deserved better. Because I honestly, I'm with a lot of people that she just was not written very well. I've not seen a single episode of Loud House. Oh yeah, and there's the same transparency issue there. With Lucy there, that's odd. I watched, like, some of Cat Dog, but it was a bit too weird for me. As a kid, I was never a fan of Invader Zim, but I've pondered getting into it nowadays, but it just seems like it would creep me out. I had no clue who this son of a bitch was until I saw this game, and I actually didn't even know what he was from. I watched, like, bits and pieces of TMNT because one of the versions Nick made wasn't bad. I obviously know who the hell Reptar is. I'd never watched, of any of the Thornberrys. The only exposure I had to that show, actually, was, the Rugrats crossover, because I watched a lot of Rugrats as a kid. I never watched any Hey Arnold. I watched a ton of Danny Phantom, as people know. I never saw All Real Monsters. And I was so confused when I heard that Garfield was gonna be added to the game, because I'm like, of all characters, why Garfield? But then I found out that apparently Nick does own the rights to Garfield right now, so that's why they're doing it. But yeah. At some point it probably would be fun to just grab a bunch of friends and then basically just do random characters, because that would be pretty funny. I love the Lilo and Stitch cartoon. Yeah, you're actually the one who reminded me of that. Because I was like, oh yeah! That was a thing. Never had Nick, I think. I was mostly a Disney Channel kid. Disney, I liked Lilo and Stitch, Kim Possible, and American Dragon Jake Long. Okay, American Dragon Jake Long. I did not know that show existed until I was like 14. And I watched like a few episodes on YouTube that I could find, but I still haven't seen the whole show, and I've been meaning to watch it. Because it looks like something I would love. And I've seen, like, so much crossover artwork with, like, basically it's, like, teenage superheroes. And it always includes, like, Jenny, Danny, and then, like, a few other, usually Kim Possible. And then, like, I always see, Jake there, Jake Long. Like, he's always with them. And I'm like, I need to watch this show, because I get the feeling I'd like it. So yeah, that's kind of on my to-watch list if I can ever find it anywhere. I'm gonna play some music from the stages while we're talking. I can recall a few episodes. I used to quote the episodes a lot in preschool. Oh, sure, let's play that. Cartoon Network aired the Garfield show years ago. Did you ever watch the 2012 TMNT show? I think that might be the one I'm thinking of that Nick did that wasn't bad. It was usually something I watched, though, when I didn't have anything else to watch, is the thing. Seriously, this fucking music, can we talk about it for a minute? God. It's so good. It seriously gives the feel of the stage that it's supposed to be of. Putting my controller in so we can talk about this. That got me into the turtles. It was one of the few moments I showed interest. I'm sorry, I'm just vibing to this right now, like... I'm kind of tempted to see if anyone wants me to do any, slowed plus reverbs of this soundtrack, because it would probably sound cool depending on the song. Yeah, I saw the trailer. Like I said, I did a reaction to it. I did do a reaction to the trailer, even though I knew which characters were there. And like I said, I probably will post it. Because I was like almost in tears over seeing Jenny's moveset. And yeah, Hugh Neutron, clap. Just all the respect. It's actually kind of funny that you mentioned 4Kids. I didn't know 4Kids existed until long after it was gone. And I discovered the shows that were on 4Kids that I would have loved on YouTube. Because I think I was like, again, a lot of this happened when I think I was like 13 or 14. Shows like Sonic X, Kirby Right Back at Ya, I didn't know those shows existed until I found them on YouTube. And I only found out later after that that they were originally on 4Kids. And, that they were originally on 4Kids, and it was kind of funny because I would have loved those shows. Like 4Kids probably would have been my main channel had I known about it before it disappeared. And the funny thing is, I actually discovered Yu-Gi-Oh! On Nicktoons Network. Like, I know it sounds weird, like why the hell would Nicktoons air like Yu-Gi-Oh? But okay, let me explain. Yeah, I know Pokemon was on there too, but like I said, I always got Pokemon from either Boomerang or Cartoon Network. Okay, so I don't think we have this right now, but back when I was younger, we had a cable plan where there were like 3 different Nick channels, and it was one was Basic Nick, which usually showed, you know, the regular stuff. There was Nick 2, which was kind of like a copy, but sometimes showed some more offbeat stuff, and then there was Nicktoons Network. Nicktoons Network was the channel where you saw, like, some really interesting stuff. Like, I remember one summer, for some reason, Nicktoons Network just aired constant episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and I don't really know why. And I actually ended up watching a few episodes just because I was bored that summer. But they also aired things like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And when Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal was released, it was actually aired on this channel where I lived. And, it was also the channel where where at the time it was the only way I could watch Danny Phantom, Teenage Robot, and Jimmy Neutron, because they would usually only air it on this channel, and they would also for some reason air them at 4 in the frickin' morning. But yeah, it's like that's how I discovered Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can even tell you what the first episode I saw was too. It was the episode where Yugi and Yami are dueling Pegasus for the first time. It was the second part of the episode where they're in the Shadow Realm. And that was the first episode I saw, and it got me really into the show. And so I started binging it on YouTube because I found episodes. And yeah, that's how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Was because of an episode I happened to catch on Nicktoons Network. Fate is weird sometimes. Now all we need is Jimmy himself. Like I said, give us Jimmy and Timmy. Come on. Like, that's a match we need to see. Come on. They're doing so good with the movesets that they're gonna do so good with those. Like I said, everyone wants that match. Everyone wants that match. Has Yu-Gi-Oh! Become as complex as Pokemon these days? Ask Digi that. Because I don't know shit. I will admit, I don't know shit about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. Like, I know basics, like, that I learned from the anime, but I don't know, like, like the Pokemon card game, they've added, like, a bunch of new ways to summon. Like, God, what, like, there's special summoning, there's pendulum summoning, there's, like, something out, there's, like, 3 other summoning ways. There's, like, the Overlay Network, which was introduced in Zexal. So, yeah. Though I kind of get how, the Overlay Network works, because Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and Link. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was... I remembered Xyz and Synchro. That was another one that I remembered. Ritual as well. Yeah, that's right. The typical Ritual. That's right. That's what the main Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually used. And I don't know how that shit works. It's actually kind of funny, too, because while I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm interested in it, I don't know crap about it. And it was kind of... It was even funnier because, Digigex 90 has a series that crosses over Yu-Gi-Oh! With My Little Pony. And I recorded a whole episode of lines for him as Rarity dueling him. And I was just like... Thankfully, for the most part, I still understood what I was talking about, but there were moments where I'm just like, wait, what am I doing? But I just went along with it because, hey, it's a script, so I just read the script. It was fun as hell to do that, though. Like, doing Rarity voice and then yelling Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology, oh, it's beautiful. As a fan of crossovers, that was fun to record. Even though my family was totally laughing at me. I'm gonna switch to this song. Seriously, this is such a good song. But, yeah, my family was totally laughing at me and I heard them. In good fun. It wasn't that they were making fun of me. They just thought it was funny, and I can't blame them because I would have thought it was funny too. Like, I was kind of laughing to myself and trying not to laugh when I was recording it. I think if I'm correct, there are some bloopers that Digi has where I am just laughing at myself, like, what am I doing? But yeah, the walls in my house are thin, so usually if I'm talking in my room or recording something, they can hear me. So, and they were all in the living room at the time, which is just across my room, so yeah, they probably heard everything. It was hilarious. Game Explained has just released a video about Jenny. I'm still shocked that it seems like someone who actually worked on this game came to my stream. That would be pretty kick-ass if they were telling the truth. There's one summoning mechanic that I like in the anime that was sadly not included in the game officially. Which one was that? I wonder what Rocco will fight with. I don't know. I've never seen Rocco's Modern Life, so I can't offer suggestions. Sometimes at night, if I record, my mom's room is right next door, so it's a little tricky. Yeah, that's part of the reason I often record my lines at night when at least everyone's asleep but my mom. Because my mom won't make noise, but my siblings tend to be pretty noisy. Especially if they start drama. Dark Synchro? That doesn't ring a bell. Care to elaborate on what that is? I mean, I could probably take a good guess, but... Like, when and where was that in the anime? Like, which anime? Was it, was it, like, 5Ds, or was it, GX? I'm pretty- because was it one of those two, or am I thinking of or is it in a later anime? I haven't seen all of GX, or- I haven't seen any of 5Ds, I don't think. I think I've seen, like, bits and pieces of 5Ds, but I still need to watch it. 5Ds, Dark Signal Arc. Okay, yeah, that's probably why I don't know about it. But yeah, I've seen, like, a bunch of GX, but I haven't been able to see all of it because Hulu doesn't have every episode! Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the biggest reason I haven't seen all the episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that, Hulu has all the episodes of the first series, but then after that, they don't have all the episodes of the rest, I don't think. And I don't really know where else to go to find Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes. I mean, I'm guessing Crunchyroll probably has it, but I don't want to spend more money on another streaming service, because I already have, like, so many. Though, granted, I am technically only paying for one at the moment. Oh, that's why! That's why, okay. That's what. Okay, that's why. That explains it. Because, yeah, that's why Hulu doesn't have all the episodes. Okay, gotcha. That's why I couldn't find them online. Good to know. I've heard stories of bronies who refuse to use MLP terminology when recording voices because they're embarrassed to. I wouldn't care. Don't you just hate that? Yeah, when an anime doesn't finish its dubbing, yeah, trust me, I know. I encountered that problem with Naruto. I know people will cringe at me saying this, but I usually prefer watching the English dub first, because it's my language, and so I prefer hearing the English dub before I watch the English sub. So it's annoying when its dub isn't done. That's actually why I'm waiting to watch the rest of Yashahime until it gets dubbed in English. Although they've been getting that out really fast, so I probably could check it right now and there'd be more episodes. But 5Ds is more because of a lawsuit that happened between TV Tokyo and 4Kids. What? What? Wait, what did they sue them for? Only one movie was dubbed in English. That's why I'm kind of thinking, God, again with Naruto, all the movies I think were dubbed in English at least, so I could at least watch those. Because yeah, I actually binge watched like a bunch of Naruto movies on Netflix one time because I had I think all of them. There were some pretty good ones. Inuyasha too. Inuyasha got like everything dubbed in English. Favorite anime. Actually, you know what? While I'm sitting here, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna turn that off so that y'all don't see what I'm doing here in case there's something I don't want revealed. I'm gonna upload my reaction to Jenny in this game, or the trailer I watched. I'm gonna upload it right now. Where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna upload it right now so people can see it. Like, so I don't do reactions very often, mainly because I don't see much of a point for a lot of the time, but I'll do it for something I care about. Like, if they release more Nick All-Star characters, I'll react to the trailer if people want to keep seeing it. I don't monetize them, so I'm not, like, making money off other people's crap. That's part of the reason I feel a little better about doing reactions, because a lot of people have controversy about how they feel about it, and for me it's like, well, I don't make money off it, so who cares? I just do it for fun. XJ stood for? I make you do lots of reactions. Well, I don't record them and post them online most of the time. It's usually just between you and me. Did they ever explain what that means in the show? The only thing that... Like, I get the J, but the X... hold on, I can actually try to explain this. In show, from what, Nora Wakeman says, it's basically just the prefix of the XJ line of robots, like, it's just what she calls them. Because if you remember, Jenny was actually the last in a huge line of robots before Wakeman settled on a final design. And she basically just refers to them as the XJ series, so it's just the name. So that's why that's her prefix. And then Jenny, I think, got the... she actually chose her own name based on the J in her code name, and then the 9 is what number in the series she is. So, what the letters actually mean is probably something Nora has never that's only something she knows. But thing is though is that originally Jenny didn't have a name. it's revealed in episode 1 that she was just referred to as XJ9. Jenny herself gave herself the name, because her mother actually still made that mistake throughout the entire show, just calling her XJ9. It was only on occasion when she would refer to Jenny by name. So what the J actually meant before Jenny chose the name is not really known, I don't think. Does Teenage Robot have a real ending? Kinda? It depends. There were episodes that came out after this, but the movie Escape from Cluster Prime could be seen as a decent ending because it basically kind of removes the main villain from the picture. At least until an episode happened later where she comes back one more time and then she's just never seen again. But technically it does kind of have a finale. They never even finished the Android saga. Yeah, the thing is they did leave stuff unfinished, but I mean, it's better than what Jimmy Neutron got. Which was not an ending at all. It just stopped. Yeah, it's really sad that Nick had to cancel these shows because at the time they weren't that popular, because, Christ, if they brought them back nowadays, people would explode. Which is part of the reason why that new Fairly Odd Parents show makes me want to vomit. Which, by the way, my mom and I actually sat down and watched some of that last night. And, oh my fucking god, it's atrocious. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. What I know is that TV Tokyo were not happy that 4Kids were having some illegal agreements with Funimation and Majesco regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! That wasn't part of the agreement. Oh! 4Kids, excuse me. Bruh. Yeah, that's not okay, 4Kids. Now I see why everyone hates 4Kids. But, something I wish I could do, but copyright would freaking kick my ass, is I would love to have a stream of some kind where I would, like, put on episodes of Teenage Robot and then, like, I could commentate over them and react and, like, explain things to people and, like, you can get my honest thoughts on an episode as it goes. But, obviously, I don't think there's a platform I can do that without copyright kicking me in the ass. Technically, my Discord stream would work, but I can't really include random people in that. Unless they join the server. Even not watching it, it looks like one of those modern post-Schneider sitcoms. Oh, it's worse. It's worse than that. Because from what I've seen, at least Henry Danger was trying. This one just doesn't look like they were trying at all. Like, it's sad as hell. Like, a perfect example is that both my mom and I were confused watching it because we were like, when is this supposed to take place? Because it basically acts like they're in the 80s, but they quote modern-day memes and they have smartphones. So what the frick are they doing? Like, a perfect example, and because I'd like to point out, my mother is 49. So she lived in the 80s, and when we were watching the episode, she kept, like, angrily pointing out that everyone's wearing, like, 80s clothing. Like, she even pointed out some articles of clothing that she had in the 80s. And so I'm just like, okay, so what is going on with this frickin' timeline? And I actually turned to Mom during an episode and said, you know, this takes in the original cartoon that this is supposed to be a sequel to, they had smartphones, so this is not the 80s. So why are they all walking around in 80s clothing? Like, what? Just, why? I don't know who, like, it's, I don't know. But it was never released due to 4Kids managed to keep the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rights. Oh, damn. Reminds me how Turning Red is supposed to be in 2002, but the culture feels like it's meant to appeal to TikTok kids. They do reference things from the early 2000s, though. I haven't seen the movie still. I need to, because everyone's telling me to see it. But I saw, like, screenshots where they reference things like Tamagotchi and things like that. So I think they were trying to appeal to modern-day kids, but also including things from 2002. So I don't think they really failed in that regard. Cosmo was smart and witty like James from Pokemon. Oh my god. It's worth mentioning that when when we watched like 2 episodes of it, and then I went and watched an episode of the original cartoon to cleanse my palate, and it felt so good to love that show again. And even worse, Poof, Sparky, or Chloe. Actually, I'm glad the latter two aren't part of it. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, because they just completely threw out those characters, seemingly, but I was kind of happy to not see Chloe, because they probably would have made her frickin' annoying. Is that thing uploaded yet? Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So I'm about to publish the video. Give me a sec. Waiting for the thumbnails to load. There we go. That's a good thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. There's a link to the video for anyone who wants to see it. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. And then you guys can go watch my reaction to seeing the Jenny DLC. Meanwhile, I'm probably gonna go talk to Volgorn about getting that mod ready, because I want to hear voices.